Process map analysis, we identify which process steps are customer value added steps. So for criteria, certain criteria are used to identify the customer value added steps from the process map. So we ask for each process step, in the process step, is the customer willing to pay for the step if they come to know that this step is done by the process or by the process. So if that is a yes, then it becomes a customer value added step. If that is a no, we second criteria is used. Do the step improve the quality of the product or a service? If that is a yes, it becomes a value added step. Or is the step critical to meet the customer expectations? If any of this criteria we get a yes answer, it becomes a customer value added step. All the customer value added criteria is a no, we get an answer, then it becomes a non-value added step from the customer's perspective. So we also check if it is a customer non-value added step, is any step critical for a business? So we say we identify the business value added step by asking, is the step critical to the business or the process? It can be an audit step or a compliance check, or it can be a quality audits or an inspection check. So any step which is critical to the business or the process, we call as a business value added step. So by using this criteria, if these three criteria for a customer value added step and one criteria for a business value added step, all these criteria are not met by any process steps. So they are non-value added steps, and this we call that as a waste in the process. So we identify what type of waste existing in the process by using the downtime, which I explained earlier, which the lean was focusing. We check in the process step producing defects, or in the process step, do we see overproduction, or do we see waiting, do we see non-utilized potential, do we see transportation waste, do we see inventory waste, do we see motion waste and extra processing. So we try to see if it is a non-value added step, what waste are associated with those non-value added step, and we try to see that what is the time taken for those non-value added steps and what is the time taken for value added steps. So if the waste are there, it is we have to eliminate or we have to remove it from the process or reduce it from the process step. So once we identify that we have non-value added step and which waste are existing in those non-value added step, we try to reduce that non-value added step by ESCAP analysis. ESCAP is an acronym that I've used to easily remember that analysis part. Eliminate, simplify, combine, automate, or parallel. So eliminate means elimination of a non-value added step completely from the process. Simplify is making a process step simpler. Combine is combining two steps together by reducing the waiting time, and inventories between the process steps can be reduced. Automation is where we automate a part of the process, or we completely automate the process using a software or a robotic process, where we can reduce a defect or a motion waste or waiting waste by automating the process. Or we try to do the process step parallel rather than doing it sequence, which can reduce the waiting time. So doing the steps parallel can reduce the waiting time than doing that step in sequence. So we try to think about and brainstorm and how we can reduce the non-value added steps by ESCAP analysis, eliminate, simplify, combine, automate, and parallel. So that is what is the ESCAP analysis is all about. And we try to look into the complete analysis